Everybody, Brian back here with a look at Caspa. Got Bitcoin on the chart here real quick. I'm going to go over this because obviously this is the biggest mover in the market here. So we do want to check out and see what's going on with Bitcoin. You can see it's up above that 786. We're out in the weekly chart right here. If we zoom in on this thing, let's get this off here. You can see something pretty interesting going on here. I was just looking at this chart in here. All right, you can see right here structurally this thing ended up doing, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would have been expecting an ABC to come in here on a bigger move. We ended up getting the ABC right inside here. All right, right, A, B, C. All right, so we got that done. And if we zoom in here even closer, all right, get this off here. I believe this thing is breaking out of this structure right through here. All right, we're right up through that 786. The next target for this thing is up towards $71,000. You can see inside here, this is probably, 1, 2, this obviously is working on a third wave right here. All right, probably up through here, 4 and a 5. All right, so we're looking up towards $71,000 for Bitcoin. We got the 4-hour up at the top there. Got the 8-hour heading up. 12-hour just turning up. All right, so we got definitely got some movement going on with this thing. The daily turned into the upside. All right, and the 3-day and the 5-day. You got your 3-day bullish 93 and a 91. The 5-day just heading up, and then the weekly, heading towards the upside there. So definitely looking for some bigger moves out of Bitcoin. If we get this extension up here, that's going to put this thing right up here, right around that 71.6 area. And if we zoom out here, look at that, right up towards these other tops, right up through here. So obviously it's going that could be a temporary stopping point, maybe a corrective area there. You can see down here on the bottom, not really any bearish divergence. We got lower highs here. We have this high, then a lower high, then a lower high. So no bearish divergence down there. But looking for Bitcoin here to have a little run up towards, like I said, about 71.6. We're at 67 now. We're up $1,700 for the day. So Bitcoin looking good. Bitcoin dominance having a little bit of a pop here too. All right, if we let's zoom out on this thing a little bit. You can, wow, look at this building up here. Well, you can obviously see what's going to happen here. This thing cannot continue, going at this rate up like this. Be looking for a break of this thing. Obviously we were looking for it to get up towards that 60. Look at this, getting up there for sure. Where we at 56.6. All right, so been talking about this for a very, very long time. Looking for a run up to that 618, up about 60% on Bitcoin dominance. If we go over here to the Russell, and wait till you see this thing. This thing is, and then wait till you see Caspa here. I got some really awesome stuff to show you here. I've been looking at that chart for the last hour. All right, we got the Russell up at the 786, looking to break out of here. All right, if we zoom in closer on this thing, let's go in on a 12. All right, here we go. All right, let's get this off here. Was looking at a possible pullback down to there, but I don't believe that's going to happen at all. This thing's breaking through. You got all kinds of waves in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking for a 5th wave up on this thing also. All right, we can come in here. Whoops, let me get that off there. In fact, all of our moving averages are bullish coming up through here, holding on at 20 right there, the 20, the 50, and the 200. All right, if we put a Fibonacci inside here, we are right up in that area here, getting ready for a breakout here. The 12-hour just turned into the upside. The daily is going to swing back up around here. All right, you got your 8-hour bullish. All right, so looking for the Russell to break here very, very soon. All right, that's given 23.58. If we zoom out here, let's see here, 23.58, similar to Bitcoin. If we get that high, that's going to be right up in this area right there. Pretty crazy, isn't it? Going to get, what are we going to have? A bunch of double tops here or something in the market? If it breaks up in an area, that's where the extension gives the target to. We come out here though, if that Russell ends up breaking up to the upper side, man, oh man, we could have this market is just going to go absolutely insane. Down on the bottom here, look at this high here. Boy, that's a lot higher. This thing would really have to rip up there to take this high out over here. Okay, then we definitely want to see that. And you can see bearish divergence way back here. You got this high, then you got a lower high. This is where, let's draw this out. Because sometimes this happens where, let's maximize this thing so you can see what I'm talking about. Sometimes that happens where, this thing might run out and end up coming up here, and this might be resistance, this high, and lower high, and maybe that's it for the Russell, after we get this next big break on this thing. But definitely expecting a break out of this. All right, if we come over here to the bubbles, then wait till you see this news I got to show you. This is crazy. You know how Trump, how I showed you the article about a week ago, he's to speak at the Bitcoin rally there. Look at these bubbles. Unbelievable. What a nice day out there. I love it when Bitcoin breaks out. It's a lot nicer seeing green than red, about it. Over here in the crypto news, check this out. Kamala Harris likely to share Bitcoin stance in coming weeks. Harris scrambles Trump's crypto play. Kamala Harris team wants to take a position on crypto, source says. Yeah, how about that? Now that Trump was jumping on the Bitcoin thing, look at this. That's good news for us, right? I mean, maybe they'll stop, they'll slow down on fighting the crypto thing here, If we come down through here, Vice President Kamala Harris's team wants to learn more about crypto. A source who spoke with a member of her campaign said, adding that the team didn't know a lot about the industry. Crypto industry leaders say a Harris presidency could show a break from the current Biden administration. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's get that off there. Vice President Kamala Harris, presidential campaign team, has begun reaching out to ask questions about the crypto industry, a source who spoke with a member of her campaign team said. Harris's team wants to learn more about crypto, the source said, calling the discussion itself a relatively high-level intro conversation. They said her team asked why crypto is getting a lot of attention and wanted more information on past conversations the crypto industry had with President Joe Biden's advisor. My impression is they get that this matters, the source said. They want to have positions on it. They're going to take their time. Kevin Munoz, Harris's spokesperson, did not respond to a request for comment from the bloc. Harris has swiftly become the likely Democratic nominee to run against former President Donald Trump in the upcoming election. Biden announced on Sunday he would not be seeking re-election. We all know this. Trump, meanwhile, has pledged to end an unlawful and un-American crackdown on the U.S. crypto industry. How about, listen, Trump has pledged to end an unlawful and un-American crackdown on the crypto industry and has reportedly called himself the first crypto president. Is this awesome or what? I didn't see this. Gives me goosebumps. I didn't read this before. MoneyWise Political Action Committee have raised millions ahead of the upcoming election. Pro-crypto group Fairshake recently became the largest super PAC of this U.S. election cycle, having raised over $200 million. Harris's team has also reportedly spoken with billionaire Mark Cuban. Cuban told Decrypt on Wednesday that advisors close to Harris have begun reaching out to ask about crypto. Cuban did not respond to a request for comment. This is awesome, man. You know, I'm not saying I don't want to get into the politics, but this is great to hear a presidential nominee say he has pledged to end an unlawful and un-American crackdown on the crypto industry. How about that, Gary Gensler? You know, what do you think of that? That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so I will just go real down through here. If you want to freeze it, you can and read it. What a Harris presidency would mean for crypto. Shows they are going to break from the Biden administration on issues such as national security. She is carving a new path forward, blah, blah, blah. Harris is open to technology and understands job growth. Well, here we go. If she were to choose to keep Gary Gensler around, that would be incredibly disappointing given all the damage that he's brought on the industry over the past 3 years. But we are holding out hope that she would be elected. She would bring fresh leadership, particularly into the SEC. Now, I would love to see nothing more than Gary Gensler fired, right? If Trump is elected, there are high hopes that he's going to put the right people in place at agencies to help create a more pro-crypto friendly environment. That includes Gensler, who Smith said would probably be replaced by one of the SEC's Republican commissioners. Crypto is one of the areas where she can distinguish herself because she's very pragmatic. She's fierce and wicked smart. Well, how about this? All right, I'm not going to read all this, guys, but if you want to freeze it, you can go ahead. Cameron Winklevoss donated $2 million worth of Bitcoin to Trump. Wow, how about that? How about, I heard that Elon Musk, what is it, he's given $45 million, is it a month, to Trump's campaign? Something like that, pretty crazy. Alright, that's the end of it there, but pretty awesome news, you know. How about that? I love hearing stuff like that. That gets me pumped up. Let's take a look real quick at the Kaspa wallets, and then I'm going to show you this exciting news on that Kaspa chart. We have been looking at this thing and looking at this. It's coming, guys, very, very soon. What's up with this? There we go. Let's load that up. Should be close to 400,000 here. There we go. 396,491 wallets hold at least one Kaspa. Oh, last 24 hours we have added a humpback. A whale bought more and became a humpback. I'm telling you, this thing is going up. Minus one whale plus one humpback. He or she or they bought more Kaspa within the last 24 hours. To get to 100, to get to a humpback, you have to. There's only 14 humpbacks. You have to hold at least 100 million Kaspa. All right. So the last 24 hours, we've added one shark, 4 dolphins, 136 fish, 33 octopus. Then you have 257 crabs selling. That's, jeez, man, oh man, I don't know. But anyway, let's see. Let's look down through here real quick. These top wallets, the top 10,000 addresses, 943 million Kaspa. That's Gates Wallet. They have, I take it, they have sold 5.5 million in Kaspa. This would be the last. This refreshes every hour. You have MEXC selling 13.7 million. BitGet down 871,000 Kaspa. So that's good to see. Buyers out there buying it up. If we go over here to the petahash real quick, take a look at that. Please hit that like and subscribe, guys. And a big shout out to the members. Thank you, guys. You're the best, man. This is the best community. I love you guys. I really, really do. Thank you so much for your memberships. Thank you for watching the videos, and thank you for your loyalty, guys. That really, really means a lot to me. Look at this petahash, 564. There we go. Blocks per second and transactions per second. That's looking a lot better. At least it's up. Transactions per second, you know, is staying up there a little bit. Usually it looks like the blocks per second over here, but definitely notice the difference in things going on in here. All right, there's 1.9 million Caspa, $346,000 just happening right now. As you're what, as this video is being recorded, that's pretty awesome. Almost 2 million Caspa, 340. There's another one, 346,000. This person's buying them in at chunks. Chunks apparently. There's another one down. You see the one down there. 100. Hold on. Yeah, there's another one coming up right now. There's another one down here. Live transactions. Pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at that chart, guys, because this chart looks absolutely fantastic. All right, I've been staring at this thing and staring at it, wondering what is going on in here. All right, we got it for sure. That Caspa has been very, very reliable as far as wave counts, all this stuff. All right, this thing has been dead on. What the heck's going on over here? 1, 2, there we go, right here. All right, this thing has been so accurate, constantly accurate, okay, with everything in here. Right in here, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. This thing has been non-stop steady as far as wave counts go. All this stuff has been dead on with this thing since I've started covering it. 3, 4, 5. All right, right over here. And this is all tying into some, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right up there. Okay, if we zoom in here, we got right in through here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Then right here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing has been steady and very, very reliable with this stuff. All right, constantly. You got your right through here. I'm gonna have to zoom in a little bit more, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down right there. All right, now this thing here is starting. If we keep going with this, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got this 5th wave coming up in here. I'm telling you, I know it is. All right. Also, you don't have people out there buying, especially the big guys, buying up Caspa because they think this price is going down. All right. Looking for a target there on this thing, right up around that 19.1, somewhere right up around there. All right, and even on the bigger side here, all right, I'm gonna show you the RSIs here in a minute. But even on this smaller, right through here, we have, this is starting right here. 1, 2, this is a 3rd wave starting up through here. 3, 4, 5, up to 19. All right, if we zoom in here, the 12-hour RSI heading to the upside. Okay, the 8-hour bullish heading to the upside. The daily is flipping back to the upside. All right, this thing is getting ready to go. Your 3-day, 3-day is actually bearish, but that's gonna flip back up here. I know it is. The 5-day is still bullish on here also. All right, so looking for that push up here. As soon as this thing breaks, what is it, 18.34? That would be this high right through here. Okay, right there. As soon as it takes out that high there, I'm really expecting this thing to gain some traction and get going. Now, if we look at the bigger picture on this, all right, there's a couple other things that that really make sense here too. Let's get that off there. In fact, let's just let's get all this off here for now. All right, open this up. Let's go out on a weekly chart. All right, you can see on this bigger picture from the previous high here, we're up through that 786 level. All right, that's 702, that's 786. So the bigger picture here is right up here. Okay, up at that 24.5 cents. That's what we're looking for here. An extension out of here. All right, so first off, looking for 19.1 roughly, right around there. Then we might expect a little bit of a correction to come in, but on the bigger, I was looking at this even as the bigger picture here. Okay, 19.1 is this move right here. You get let's get this off here. Okay, which is right off of here. We're looking at that 19, right around 19 cents, right? 19, maybe 19.1. Okay, that's going to be that fifth wave here. You can see this low. You can see a higher low here, starting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up through here. But even on this bigger picture, you know, we definitely have. Let me get back out there. I'm sorry, I got distracted there looking at that chart. That's constantly what I'm looking at here. But on this bigger picture, that 24.4, that is going to be the extension. We have this wedge coming up through here. All right, I want to show you that because this all kind of ties back into each other here. If you take a trend line here, you can see this support that's been running up through here, holding pretty steady. Right, definitely. That's where you don't want to see a break of that. Okay, that thing there, and this is absolutely 100% legit. All right, as long as we hold this trend line right through here, we're good to go. We head up to that 19.1. That's going to put us up the upper part of this area through here. You can see a wedge coming through here. Now, if we take a measurement on this thing. All right, let's just go from the inside here and be safe. You know, I totally think this thing's going to break to the upside. I really do. All right, that gives a target up towards 30 cents. All right, does that line up with anything in here? Sure does. Actually, if we would have took a little bit more, that'd be up towards that 33-cent area. All right. So watch for 19, guys. Then we'll work from there. Then we'll look to break out to the upper side of this thing. But definitely, 19 cents is into play here. This thing is getting ready to move. It also has you do have a resistance line down through here. You can draw in here and watch for a break. You know, right down through here. You can see it's poking its head out through there now. So keep your eye on Casper, guys. It's getting ready to go. How about the news on Trump? Everything is looking great right now for the crypto. The Rusty is looking good. Bitcoin's looking good. Caspa's looking great. So we'll keep an eye on all this, guys. First move is first up to 19.1. Then we'll reevaluate. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.